Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, Magnetic Reversal News, and Shinrin Yoku. Bringing you a grand solar minimum update Tuesday, March 2nd, 11 p.m. Mountain Time 2021. The models are in. And the upper Midwest, the northern plains, it's insane. They're going to be picking up feet of snow as we enter March and spring, ding, ding. But the big story, pattern shift likely to bring much-needed rain, snow to parts of California in the west, which is the best. Keep calm. It's boom time. Where were we? Yes, snow. Denver weather, spring-style storm set to bring slushy snow on Thursday. What is she saying?
Temperatures right now, a 57 in Denver, 61 in Fort Collins, 71 in La Junta.
La Junta. Yeah, I love La Junta. La Junta, my schmanta. We're not even going to watch this because, well, we just wanted to show you the pink dress, basically. And there we go. Ho, ho. Science course with Ryan Morse. Texas fake snow theory debunked. I hope you didn't buy any of this nonsense where people sublimate snow using high-temperature torches, and they're like, there's no water melting. It's completely fake snow. These people have IQs less than 86, which would put them lower than George W. Bush. But there's that. So don't believe the hype. The snow is real. And if it doesn't look like snow and it's warm out and it looks more like styrofoam, it's called grapple. So there's that. Elevated fire weather conditions in Arizona. Above average temperatures in the northern plains as volcanoes erupt around the planet. And we'll get to that. A low pressure system over Southern California will bring windy conditions and precipitation to the southwest. Additionally, elevated fire weather conditions expected in Arizona as the winds blow. Much of the central and western U.S. will experience above-average temperatures, with parts of the northern plains seeing high temperatures peaking between 20 and 30 degrees above average before the blizzards coming next week. What a tweak. Let's check the models. Here we are, Wednesday through your Thursday. A system's going to be moving into the Four Corners region to add much-needed moisture, but the system we're looking at starts on Saturday, this weekend, March 6th. In California and the Northwest, bringing snow across the Northwest, and then a secondary system by Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday. Look at that. Look at the totals increase there in the Sierras. We're talking avalanche warnings, record snow in northern and central Sierras, and some epic snow conditions, as well as the Northeast, northern New York, Vermont, northern Vermont, New Hampshire, going to be picking up some significant snow in those snow regions through mid-March. So that's the update so far. Europe, you're going to be picking up snow. Norway's going to be the big winner. Scotland and UK still expected to pick up snow here beginning Tuesday, Wednesday, March 9th through the 13th. There'll be snow in the UK. It should be chilly too. Norway's going to be picking up massive quantities. And, well, Russia's always buried. Coldest February on record in the Permian Basin, as 6.7 feet or 2.05 meters of snow buries Iwamazawa City in Japan. Meteorological spring has sprung and the climate data is trickling in for February. Spoiler, the month was freezing. Coldest February on record in the Permian Basin. Another taste of the Arctic hit Texas on Monday, March 1st. And the Permian Basin, well, 6.7 feet of snow buries Iwamazawa City in Japan. I can't say that 5 times fast, but I'm trying. Atmospheric rivers increase snow mass in western Antarctica, which leads to record runoff into the ice sheets and break-off of those large bergs. Well, and the desalinization of the ocean and the breakdown of the Gulf Stream, etc. Seismic update. No quakes of note. Look at this. Iceland completely devoid of earthquakes, which is a complete lie. Sinabung volcano explodes to 40,000 feet in a spectacular fashion. This has been an uptick, multiple big blasts over the current days, including pyroclastic flows and a breakdown of the side flank. So, sign of the times. Sinabung volcano, volcanic ash advisory. Ash moving to flight level 40,000 feet. Volcanic ash moving 20,000 feet to the southwest. Flight level should be red, yes, and it's been confirmed with Himawari, so this isn't a fake. And we do have, well, the footage there. And we do have, well, let's look at this footage. Shall we?
Enggak. Sinarik ada segalang nanda. Ah, me lar panas nda ya.
That's exactly how I feel.
Lar panas nda ka.
Panaseka, Buna Buma.
Ordo.
Lumong.
Uai. Tak lapan nandai lang anak tak sinutup lubang nandai ni demikin. Lungo.
I wonder what they're saying. If anyone has a translation, please bring it to us. He said, "Oh my God, we are all going to die. It's hilarious. Look, it's coming towards us." Now this farmer is like, "Oh my God." He's saying, "Oh my, are my crops about to get destroyed? Oh my God."
Sepertinya abunya mengarah ke timur. Abunya sudah mendekat. Dihimbau kepada masyarakat yang ada di seputaran lingkar Gunung Sinabung agar jangan mendekati zona merah. Karena status Gunung Sinabung ini.
Now what you're looking at here is the initial pyroclastic flow down the flank before the blast moved upward. There it is moving upward. And so fantastic from the opposite side of the volcano here. We got you all of the trajectories, and it is spectacular. Sign of the times. Yep. Imagine that. So come over here, give them a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel at Volcano Time Lapse, one of the biggest up-and-coming channels in volcano documentation on YouTube. I think we got to them when they were around 1,000 subs. Let's get them up to 7,000 subs tonight. If you can come over to Volcano Time Lapse, hit that subscribe button. They would appreciate it. And we appreciate it as well. St. Vincent Volcano Dome is still growing. Now, we've been reporting this since the first outbreak about 8 weeks ago. So there's that. And apparently my other camera's not working, so we'll just work with this for tonight. How about that? Now, there has been very little dome growth in the last 2 months, so nothing is imminent as far as the Caribbean. So what we're focused on now is Iceland and Etna as the 9th paroxysm at Etna occurs. New lava fountain episode. Showers villages with more ash. Our video last night on the ash raining down on Sicily has over 15,000 views right now. Thank you. 74,000 subscribers at Oppenheimer Ranch Project. Big thumbs up. Thank you all for supporting us over there. And we will fix the camera for tomorrow night. But right now, we're just going to roll with the punches. Take a look at this column at Etna, probably 20,000 feet up. Pretty spectacular. And this is the 9th paroxysm in 2 weeks. Like tweaks as the daily update on Kruševik and Reykjanes Ridge volcano. Now, the earthquake swarm has not let down here. There's been over 1,100 earthquakes in the last 24 hours in this region, an uptick from 1,000 yesterday. And they're now all centering on Reykjanes and Kishevik. Let's see how we can pronounce that. Krysuvik. That's what we're saying. Krysuvik volcano and Reykjanes. Very little is known about these, except they both erupted from 1260 to 1340. Reykjanes first, then Krysuvik second. And there's very little geologic work done on them. So what they're talking about right now is hit or miss. And we did a full geologic analysis over at Magnetic Reversal News just about an hour ago. So go check that out. I'll leave you links below. You'll check it out in the first comment in the comments section. And this is while Sinabung is blowing to 40,000 feet. And we're waiting for an Icelandic shutdown in airline travel in that region. Worldwide Volcano News Update. Fuego, Popo, Semaru, Sakotajima, Sabancaya, all puffing. Sabancaya to 26,000 feet, Popo to 21, Semaru to 14,000, Fuego to 15,000, and on and on. And Etna is currently in its 9th paroxysm in 2 weeks. There's the 40,000-foot plume to Sinabung. A series of massive hot avalanches generate huge ash plumes rising 5 kilometers into the sky after the big boom today. So more updates there. At least 15 killed in a crash in Southern California. Have you heard about this? Illegal immigrants, 27 people in one single SUV. Karma's a bitch. All I can say there. Popular flea collar linked to almost 1,700 pet deaths as the EPA has issued not a single warning. So if you put these poisonous collars around your pets, you get what you get. Do not dab the back of the neck with toxic waste on your animals. Do not put toxic waste collars. You're not only giving yourself cancer, you're killing your animals. Absolute nonsense. Should not even be legal in the pet store, in my opinion. Almost biblical. Pope Francis warns of a second great flood, as well as at the same time he allows late-term abortions and other nonsense. This guy is the biggest prick paid for by the global cabal, in my opinion. Milankovitch forcing in tree ring proxies. Wow. This is pretty interesting. This post was written just recently, March 2nd, 2021, which is now. And they're making some corroborations between Milankovitch, which are the orbital dynamics of our solar system, and tree ring proxies. So I don't know how they're doing that. I didn't even read the article. But it seemed interesting, and I'll get to it. Is potassium iodide a magic bullet for radiation exposure? No! It barely protects your thyroid, and from only iodine. So the compound potassium iodine is routinely added to table salt, which is called iodized salt, sodium chloride. And potassium iodide has been erroneously represented as a magic bullet of radiation protection. Now, potassium iodide, if taken properly, only protects against internal radiation from radioiodine taken into the body. Nothing else. It will not protect against external radiation or internal radiation from radionucleotides or other than radioiodine. So it only protects from radioiodine from nuclear power plant meltdowns or dirty bombs, and doesn't protect from anything else. The best protection is to stay away from idiots and radioactive materials. Go underground and smoke a big fat one, in my opinion. Now, the CIA released 13 million pages of confidential UFO information, and one of the documents reveals details of a Russian UFO recovered and its analysis. And you know what? Well, read the article. It's total chart. It's probably not a UFO at all. Just like the most significant abduction ever in human history up on that hill never happened. It was lightning. Just like this plasmoid in Russia. Decentralized trading protocol. I got a tip from a guy who knows another guy who told me that if I had a few extra dollars, maybe I should use it on Uniswap. If I wanted to double my money in a couple weeks or so, I should probably get in there, like swimwear. Buy low, sell high. But that's just a fairy tale from someone that knows someone that I know that knows someone. So, I'll tell you what, I put a couple dollars in Uniswap just 8 minutes ago. And I'll be, well, hopefully, according to what that guy told the other guy that told me, boom, to knowledge. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance in the future that is slowly breaking down one day at a time. Now, you can survive and thrive in the future by excelling at one thing at a time, one day at a time. That's prime time. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. In the current magnetic excursion and grand solar minimum, we're dipping down into, which is, by the way, is the end of our glacial max, or our solar max. I apologize. We're headed into the glacial inception, and, well, it's anyone's guess how the grid will hold up. Do you know how to wildcraft? Do you have access to fresh water if there's no power forever? What are your thoughts? Leave them below. Each and every comment helps the algorithm, as well as your subscription. And consider becoming a Patreon or subscribing to the channel, sharing this video with like-minded people. The most important thing is that you be safe. And that's boom.